All right. What's up, everyone? Hope you're enjoying your Christmas. Hope you're doing good. And I hope everything is fine. Merry Christmas to you all. And yeah, that's all. But okay, for today, in today's video, we're just going to analyze some stain pairs. Mainly, what I have today is just GBPUSD as on the screen. Then I'll be analyzing US30, NAS 100 and Euro JPY today. So with all that said, let's just dive in. Okay, now this is GPUSD. Let's just quickly go on our daily time frame to not waste any time, and then we can continue with another analysis. Okay, now as you all seen, now I've seen earlier in my previous video. I've been bearish on GBPUSD. Okay, and I've never changed that concept. Yes, still today I am bearish. So on GBUSD, I'm still bearish unless the market does otherwise, but I'm still bearish. Okay, so with that said, let's just quickly finish off our analysis. Okay, so GBUSD, let's just first mark off our lowest low, recent lowest low, and our recent highest high. So we are here. So this is where we are, daily time frame. Connect our trend lines, 1, 2, that touch there broke out, no problem. And again, 1, 2, you can connect it there. Then just maybe fix it there. Okay, so that's what we have on GBPUSD. Let's just go on our 4 hours time frame. Okay, always remember to fix your trend lines. Should do your analysis, always remember to fix your trend lines. Okay. Okay, this is now 4 hours. As you all can see in here, we have this. Okay, this was our first surface, but nevertheless, that's not no more in our schedule and no more important to us. So now what we have here is this. Now what we have here is this price here. This price that we're supposed to focus on. This price here, where my price is moving down correctively. Okay, and then it's also showing signs of price wanting to go back up upwards on the upside. So showing us signs that the price wants to go back upside. So now with that said, let's just dive into our lower time frames and see price more clearly, so that we can now conclude on which direction will be more focused on and which direction will be more or less focused on. Okay, so now as you can see here, this is GBP USD. Just fix my trend lines. Okay, just fixing my trend lines. If you now all can see this this pattern here. This pattern here is a reversal pattern. See, it's a falling channel. Price is trickling downwards for downwards. Came from an impulse, and now price is just trickling downwards, showing you signs that price wants to go up. Okay, fine. But then now the problem is here that when you look at the last section of this price, of this structure here, we have this. We now have this pattern here that is forming again at the last section here, telling us that price is not going to go up, but rather going to continue its way to the downside. Okay, now we call this as a running channel. Okay, so this is now the running channel that people talk of, or the running channel that I've spoken of in my previous videos. But yes, now this is a running channel. Simply price indicating that indicating that it's going to go into a certain direction, but the last section of the price or the structure there indicates otherwise, the opposite direction of the direction or of the main direction the whole structure there is pointing to. Now, since here, let me not just confuse you. Since here, it's now giving us this falling channel saying that, okay, price is going to go up. Okay, but the last section here does not align with this main whole structure here. Why? Because it has this correction here to the upside, showing us that we are going to go downwards. We're going to continue downwards. Okay, so now hence that's why it's called the running channel. So with that said, so that's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing on GBPUSD overall. Everything on GBPUSD. I'm bearish on GBPUSD. So with that said, I'll just wait for price to play out and see how it will be next week. With yes, so nothing much here, just the same running structure that is there indicated there, waiting patiently for price to just come, just waiting for price to come up here, maybe give us something of a correction and then we fall off, or you can just take it somewhere here after it breaks out and then take it to the downside. So that's what we can wait for. That's what we can wait for. But overall, if you want to sell this, you have to wait for price to complete. Because now, right now, you can see it. It has something like this. There's this funny thing in here. It is this. Okay, there's this thing in here indicating that price still has room to go up again here, and then we can now just call it a sell after that. But we'll see how price will do when the market opens next week. Okay, so on GBSD, just be ready for sales. Now, one trick I want to tell you to tell you guys about. Now, most of you might be a Euro USD person or a gold person. You don't trade GBSD, but you trade the other two, either Euro USD or GBP or gold. Now, the main thing here is the moment you see, as now I'm explaining this or analyzing this, I'm seeing a sell on GBSD. So expect gold also to have a sell setup, and expect Euro USD also to have a sell setup. So it's the same thing. Those three mainly just move the same way. If you see Euro USD as having a buy setup, the GBP USD should also have a buy setup. Gold should also have a buy setup, and also it also aligns with AU Aussie dollar, AU USD. So it's the same thing. Those are four aligned together. So now that's the reason why I'm not going to analyze gold here and neither Euro USD, because just take it from here. If you're seeing if I'm seeing a sell here, then Euro USD and gold, AU and Aussie dollar, those ones they also have sell setups. Okay, so why Euro JPY on daily time frame? Daily time frame again. Say this is sorry. You can say this is our first second touch there, and say again this our first and then our second. It's a flag, or if you want you can take it in from here, where simply buy price was first, second, and then third touch here, as you can see. But I'll have it more clean, so I'll just put it here, just put it there. Okay, put it there, and then as you can see that we now have, this is just a continuation pattern to the upside. Okay, so if you want you can even just plot it from there, saying 1 2, and this can be your second touch there, and then you again plot it above here, 1 2, expecting price to go up again that way, expecting price to again to come from this area here to the upside here, where now you can probably get something and then fall off again, and then we drop off. So let's just clear for now. Let's just clear this, then clear this. Then just put our rail line here, because this is a top we are anticipating, and that's fine with us for now. Okay, then just drop onto our 4 hours time frame, drop onto our 4 hours time frame and see what we have here. Okay, now 4 hours, 4 hours time frame, Now for us time frame, as you can see, this was just a bigger correction. Price was just correcting, and then as you all know, it's the same thing again. Let me just put it here so that it makes more sense. As you all know, where this first it was like this. Now, as you all know, this whole structure here, it's very corrective. 80% of this is corrective, but then only this 20% here, it's impulsive. Became so impulsive now to the downside, but then it does not change the direction, or it does not change, or it does not invalidate the whole structure now of this pattern here, which is a continuation to the upside again. So it does not change it. This structure is still valid. Again, it's still the same structure. So simply, we are now this impulse which is coming to our third touch here. Now, it's the same thing again as approaching as the rule of three. How is price approaching a certain key area or a third touch that you are interested in? Now here, our third touch is simply this one that we're interested in, the down one, for us to look for buys. Now look, now the rule of three comes in this format. Okay, let me just do this. Comes in this format. How is price coming to a certain key area? Is price coming impulsively? Now, if it's coming impulsively, all you have to do is wait patiently and wait for price to break back to come back inside, give you this correction. Once it gives you that correction, take the trade at the correction at the flag, continuation flag there, then you have it. See, it's still the same thing. Or is price coming to a certain area correctively? Is it coming correctively to a certain key area or third touch, so on? Is it coming correctively? Okay, sorry about that, but yes. Is it coming correctively to a certain area? Is it? And then you can just take it at the first continuation flag it forms. Okay, or is price coming to a certain area in form of a structure in form of a structural wise, or approach, form of a structural approach. Now, when you say a structural approach, is price coming to a certain key area of yours, forming a pattern. Now, that is now the structural approach. Then you can take it at the flag, and then boom, you are good to go. Now, this is what I mean by structural wise. Is price coming to a certain key area of your interest, structural wise? That's how. Now, this is the rule of three. First, is price coming to a certain area or third touch impulsively? What do you have to do? You simply have to wait for price to come back, to come back inside, give you that continuation flag to the upside or downside, and then take it after that. Is price coming correctively to your key area? Wait for price to break out, give you that first continuation flag to the downside or upside, and then you take it. Is price coming to your key area not correctly, but structurally, in a structural format? Again, wait again within that structure, wait again for a third touch or so on, or any confirmation that you might be interested in, or the one or most, or the confirmation that you normally take or focus on, and then take it from there, or just simply wait for the first flag or first flag or first continuation flag in a certain direction that you're looking to take your trade, and take it from there. It's simple as such. And then now going back to our chart, let me just clean this. Going back to our work. Okay, going back to our work, it's still the same thing. How did price come here? Price came impulsively, and then it broke back inside. Now it gave off this continuation flag to the upside. What do you do? Take it to the upside. It's still the same thing. So this is no brainer, but this is a clear signal to you, handed to you. So just make use of it. Take it from here to the upside. I mean, let's just dive into our H1 and see how price is on this lower time frame. Now, as you can see, let me just plot this continuation. Here it is. As you all can see, this is the continuation to the upside. Now, as you can see, you're supposed to take it at this continuation flag here, but then unfortunately, maybe you missed it. Okay, fine. We still have this small, tiny one, these tight ones. These are now the best tight. These are the best flex to take now. These are now the best flex to take. The tighter ones are the best flex to take. Why? Simply have a start. You simply have a tighter and small stop loss. That's the best part. And your reward is more. See, so simple as such. Now, this one, you just take it there at the flag, just there, wait for price to tap you in, stop loss just below the flag, and then your first target can be this. Okay, let's say our first target is here. So let's say our first target is here, and then our third target is the top there. But then for now, let's just say our first target is there. So with all that said, you simply have yourself a trade already, waiting for you to capitalize on. With all that said, the trade is waiting for you to capitalize on. Don't miss this opportunity on Euro Yen. This is a good trade, so just capitalize on. I mean, you have so much in your direction or in your or on your in your favor or side. I mean, first of all, it was news involvement. Price definitely has to come back here and fill these gaps here, this imbalance in the market. Hence, that's why taking this trade, it's bread. So this is a daily, or not a daily, but a Christmas gift to you, to the market. You know, Christmas gift to you from the market or to the market. Enjoy it. Okay, so with that all said, now we're going to jump onto our next two pairs that we're going to analyze, which is simply US 30 and NAS 100. Still the same thing again. Okay, sorry. First, our recent lowest low, recent highest high there. Okay, we are in between there, throwing our patterns. We have it there, and we have another one there. Another one there. Okay, now with that said, just dive onto our lower time frame. Make this quick. Okay, always remember to fix your trend lines. Always fix your trend lines. Fix them up, fix them up. Always. Okay, now as you all know, this is NAS 100. It's NAS 100. Now uh, we have this one, two, expecting a third touch there, and then this. Now we're expecting a third touch there. But now, as you can see, as you all know, NAS 100 simply likes breaking, breaking areas or so-called key areas and retesting them. Okay, so to be on the safe side, now you should expect, probably it might or probably it might not. You should expect NAS 100 to come retest this area here that just broke this recent low, this low that it just broke. Just come here and then test it and then go back to the downside. Okay, so just be vigilant, keep it on your look when you look at this NAS 100. Okay, so just dive into our 1 hour, see what's there. Okay, now not now 1 hour time frame, there's really nothing much. All we are now waiting for is for price, just to evolve. Probably it might come just for a third touch, and then which will be aligning with this area here that was just broken but never retested. It was just broken and never retested. So price might come there and then drop off from here, or it might come here and then drop off from here. So what now we are expecting, or what we can anticipate, is for us to just give us something that we can work with. If it gives us something such as this as a reversal, I mean, it will be very interesting for them, for price to give us such. I mean, with that, you just have to focus. Just focusing, you just have to keep focusing, and then when price does certain things, you're not surprised about them. You know what to do. You don't rush into the trades, and then so that's what now I'm hoping for price to do. That's my anticipation and my focus on Nasdaq. But if so, if that does not happen, then again we can look at it from this way. If price does not come here, then we can just look at it from this point of view, whereby price gives us something like this, and then drop off, give you the first continuation, maybe probably somewhere here, and then continue dropping off. So whatever scenario price gives you, you already know. It's called forecasting. You just have to focus. It's called forecasting. You just have to focus your price. So whatever scenario gives price gives you, then you'll be ready to take it on. You see? So if price does that, then you just wait for that and then take it. So other than that, let's just quickly dive onto US30. And now we have a recent high high there. Our recent lowest still remains the same. I mean, our pattern, and now it's still the same thing. So yeah, we can just now wait for price, see how it will play out. But yes, I mean, okay. So let's dive into our 4 hours to see price more clearly. As usual, we'll be diving to lower time frames. Okay. So this is it. First touch there, second touch, third touch, broke out. Then again, we have this there, and we are fine. Okay, okay. As you all can see, now US30 came back to this area here and retested it. Okay, US30 came back to that area and retested it. Now, that's more interesting. It's very interesting. It's very interesting. So let's just dive into our H1 and see price more clearly. Okay. Since now USDT came back to that area and retested it, now we really now do not know if it's going to go up. But if it's going to go up, then we can clearly plot a pattern there. First touch, second touch, we are aiming for the third touch here. For the third touch here, since we already have a first touch there, second touch here, then we'll be aiming for the third touch there and we sell off price. But nevertheless, this looks interesting. And we have a larger continuation flip to the downside. This looks nice. This really looks nice. So what we are expecting here from US30 is price to go back up again. Go back up in a form, go back up correctively, giving us this pattern. Or if probably this is not good, then you can just clone this trend line and then just put it on there and see how price will be. So what we're expecting now, she's expecting for price to do its thing as how it does it, and then just yes, and then yes, as usual, and then it falls. So that's what we're expecting from US30. Nothing much, nothing less. So they're expecting, but if it falls from there again, if it falls from here again where it is currently, then we will just simply again wait for this continuation flag. It's not as usual, just wait for the first continuation flag. I mean, there's the highest probability of playing out. Sorry about that. There's the highest probability of playing out, so just wait for the first continuation flag and then you can take it now from here to the downside. So with that said, that's all. That's just all I wanted to analyze about the market. US30, NAS 100, Euro Yen, and Pound Dollar. Okay, so if you like the video or if you have any opinion about or opinion or view on the market, you can simply just drop your idea in the in the comment section. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the notification.